Welcome, everybody, to the inaugural episode of my brand new food review channel that's all about chicken. Now, as I'm sure you can tell by the name and title and whatnot, that this is Clucking Around with Mike on the Cluck Around and Find Out channel, where I share with you my affinity and love for everything fried chicken and chicken sandwiches and spicy crispy chicken or chicken wings, everything chicken, basically. So, with that being said, I wanted to start out my first episode um, with a local place. And I went to a place today that was recommended to me by a viewer on one of my other channels, the IRL podcast. You should go check out that IRL podcast with Greg and Mike and Amanda. Um, this gentleman was like, "Hey, you should go check out this place called Frugal's in Tacoma." And I did. And I did a burger review, and it was freaking awesome. But while I was there, I noticed they had a new menu item, and it was a new spicy crispy chicken club. And of course, I had to buy that too. So I saved that sandwich to review for this channel. So if you wanted to watch the burger review, go check out my other channel, Unapologetically Real, with that guy named Mike, where I do all local and limited time food reviews for the Puget Sound area. So without any further ado, Frugal's. Not only was their seasonal eggnog milkshake amazing, but the burger was freaking on point and exactly what I would expect out of an old school kind of like Americana kind of burger place, even though they haven't been around as long as some of the other old school places I like, but they're following the same formula. And if you're going to do burgers or pizza or whatever kind of food items you're going to specialize in, copy success and do not deviate. And that's what a lot of these places do. That's why I love them. And that's why I want to review them, to show you the best hidden jewels in the Puget Sound and maybe your local area. Even if you don't live out here, if you're just coming out to visit people and you want to know where some of these places are, I'm going to help you find out. So we're going to cluck around and find out today with Frugal's Spicy Crispy Chicken Club. And all of their sandwiches come in this awesome old school kind of like paper foil wrapping, which I love because that's kind of indicative to places that really are kind of trying to keep the tradition of walk up or drive through burger places like alive. And I really appreciate that. The nostalgia, I think, adds to the experience. So let's wrap her up and see what we got for the first time here. Never had one of these. And today was my first day at Frugal's. And as you can see, Merry Christmas, everybody. Christmas just got over with. I haven't taken down all my decor yet. And one of my favorite items of holiday decor is my little Red Ryder BB gun. My daughter bought me last year for Christmas because she knows I'm a Christmas Story freak. And I became Ralphie last year. But I haven't even taken it out of the box because it's a part of my Christmas decor now. So, oh man. Woo! Look at that puppet right there. Dang, that is hefty. Man, there's so much cheese and stuff on there. It's like I can't even take it apart to dissect it. Like, oh my Lord. It's like, oh, you know what? The bacon, it's crispy. I can tell. Because you guys, I have a thing about floppy bacon on sandwiches. If you're gonna put bacon on a BLT or a burger or a chicken sandwich, that shit better be crispy. If it's floppy, automatic fail. So I can already tell the bacon's going to be crispy. There's lots of, I think, Jack cheese or Swiss cheese. And there's quite a few of like pickled jalapenos in there. So I think that's kind of where the spice is. And I'm not sure, but I think there might be some of the spice in the breading, which, if you know me, I don't like putting a bunch of cayenne pepper in the breading. That's kind of cheating. Like, you make a good sauce or something. Don't just buy a chicken patty that's already spicy with the breading. It's not my favorite. And it hurts more the next day than regular chicken sandwiches with just sauce. So here we go. First bite of Frugal's Spicy Crispy Chicken Club. Maybe, it's a pretty hefty sandwich. You're definitely getting your money's worth. I do appreciate the fact that all the vegetables are on the bottom and all the good stuff's on the top. Not that the veggies aren't good. I like the way that they separate them, though. Um, Kind of compartmentalizes it for your mouth for you. Mm, forgot a napkin. Yeah, not bad. Um, I mean, they're not trying to compete with Popeyes or anybody like that. I think this is just more of a traditional breaded chicken club sandwich that you would find at one of these establishments. It's good. Um, However, it's not as good as the burger I reviewed earlier today in the parking lot. I wanted to do the chicken review here because it started getting busy, and I noticed that there was like law enforcement officers had pulled up, not next to me, but a couple spots over, almost like they were wondering what I was doing. I was like, I'm gonna wrap it up and do the chicken one later. So it's not as good as a burger. It's not the greatest chicken sandwich I've ever had, to be honest with you. Um, I am a little bit disappointed that they just used an already spicy breaded chicken patty. That I'm not sure, but I mean it looks mass produced. It looks like something that you pre-order from like a food supply company. It comes frozen. I could be wrong, but that's just kind of what it looks like to me. It doesn't. It looks sloppy, but it tastes good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a horrible sandwich. I'm just saying it's not top tier for me. So if you like pickled jalapenos and you like spicy breading in your chicken patty, this is probably a home run for you. For me, it's a little meh. It's good. I'm going to eat a few more and probably let my adult son Ethan try some because he loves all this stuff too. So go check out my other channel. I highly recommend their burgers. If you guys really want a good greasy flat top seared burger from like your childhood, 100% A plus. Way to go, Peter and Sheila Stewart. Thank you so much for starting your original establishment up there in Port Angeles and bringing one down to Tacoma. Because if not, I wouldn't have been able to review your yummy sandwiches. And I do, however, unfortunately, give your chicken sandwich a B. Because one of the pet peeves for me with chicken sandwiches is the putting the spice in the breading. I'm not a big fan. Make a decent sauce. Put some good pickles or something on there. And maybe some coleslaw or something at the last second. So I don't know. I have a very specific preference with my chicken sandwiches. So until next time, guys, be good to each other. Enjoy the rest of your day and go out and eat some yummy chicken.